Now we're back to another good shot. See who we
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Back to the air. It's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Brought in by his back here, it's Shensi. We got the football call, but not the first. That's stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just wanted more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st down, Smith to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Smith will try again on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it cheated for at least a minimal gain of space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
on first down. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Smith. Brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and goal.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Here's Smith. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down. Brock, I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yeah, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10. At their
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Pressure comes, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Oh, that one stinks. Take the 6 off the board, partner. And that was an interference-aided interception.
And he could be as upset as he wants that that play won't count for him or his team. But deep inside, he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
It's his target. That's DJ Moore. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down. Here's Swift. Rolling it by a man. He's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mostert on the return. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Smith on first down. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Smith to the air now. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Off the play fake, Williams. Put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And a big play is finally put to an end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's got more once again. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Here's Darian Porter in on the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown, Bears.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with the ground game here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3.
Smith on 3rd and short. Put everything he's got behind it. That's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run in prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock the ball in the sticks. Job well done there.
There's some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Bears 1st down.
Going on again with Swift. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
We see this all the time. Number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set. Back now, pressure coming. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Smith. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give up the guns. It's Genty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up a 1st down, too.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st down now, ball at the 33. And again, it's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bears don't want to see this one go to overtime. Just a yard left to go on second down. On play action, Williams. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
That's what we needed, baby. That's what we needed.
Williams pass.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Way to jump that quarter. You have to pick earlier, but they called a PI.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Setting up to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted.
Can't believe it. Really far away.
After the turnover at the 33-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This game. Yeah, let you
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really out there on 1st down.
Pushed him up
Just couldn't make the
again.
connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's at 3rd and 8.
Here he is to throw. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Great.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Williams to throw. That's to Dunze again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 13
Here's Williams
yards.
again. Gets everything he has under this one. And they break the ties. It's caught for a touchdown. What a ball, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really
The
mattered.
kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Mostert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
First
line.
down. Here's Smith. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It's now second and 10.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended in interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.